I don't know, like that crazy tie.
Camacho. Jessica Camacho.
Camacho. Hey, forgive me, but I will get it. I'll get it right one day. So we've been talking a lot about the insurance industry. About insurance on this show and about successful agents and what they've been able to do and how the income they've been able to get, time, freedom, all those things. And tell me how you got in the industry and how how it's going for you and what your outlook is here.
Yeah, I started insurance about 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was working in a residential care facility. So I was working in a residential care facility and somebody came in to help us with our group coverage, individual coverage, and she came in, helped us. She had a really good way of helping everyone, connecting with everyone, and I got to know her over time. I actually referred my friend, Oscar, to go work for her first. So after a year of seeing him and what he was doing, I was like, I think this is what I want to do. Working in the facility, I started there as a caregiver, so that's usually...
Like a CNA?
Yeah, like a caregiver, somebody who provides direct assistance to the patient. So I was already working with the older adults, and then I kept working. I mean, that's always been part of my work ethic. A hard worker, doing the best that I can in every job that I do. So I made my way up to evening supervisor and then assistant administrator. So I was doing all this work, but the pay wasn't showing all the work that I was doing. So I was working usually about 7 days a week, and after seeing Oscar and how he was doing, and he was doing a lot of the work, so it was that I already knew how to do. So it was an easy transition to kind of talk to Diane and getting over to insurance. So I started working 3 days a week with insurance, and in those 3 days, I did really well. My first year, my first weekend out, I probably sold 7 apps in a day.
Wow.
Yes.
No sales background.
No sales background. The most important part was the relationship portion. And I knew how to build those relationships with the older adults, talk to them, communicate, go for their doctors, just creating those relationships. So it really helped me into getting into insurance. And then doing well in insurance as well.
Yeah. So you've been 5 years.
Yes.
And so knowing what you know, I've talked to people that have all kinds of walks of life. They've had different backgrounds. What would you tell somebody who's listening today if they're thinking about making a career change?
I would say it's worth doing because you put in the work and you get out of it what you put in. So if you work hard and you work well with your clients and you want to grow your business, then that's what you're going to get out of it. And if you just want to work a couple days a week, and you get everything you put into it.
What was, say, the hardest part in getting started?
The hardest part was just making that initial jump to decide that I am going to change completely the career path that I originally had set.
That gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, because I am a person that plans my future. So I had planned, I'm going to work here, I'm going to be an administrator in the future, I could work for a bigger facility. And so making that initial jump, or even owning my own facility, that was definitely...
That was a dream.
That was a dream.
Wow.
Definitely not a dream I have anymore.
Wow. That was you're just like, hey, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to climb this corporate ladder. I'm going to build this facility. And then
just making that jump from what you think that you initially wanted to change a career completely, and trying that out and just taking the risk that, hey, this could have not worked out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But it did, and it was worth it.
When did you know?
I knew probably that first weekend. The first sale.
That was it?
The first sale, yes.
You were hooked?
Yeah. I knew this was something that I could do. I initially started going, before I made that first sale, I had gone to a couple ride-alongs. So
Yeah.
where I had gone and watched agents, how they sell, different techniques and how they help them. But overall, you use your own, right?
Yeah.
You use your
You make it your
background,
own.
your
Yeah.
experience, how you relate to people. And that's how I knew that this was something I could do.
Wow, that really did give me chills knowing that. So you had that big dream to build this facility. Now what's your big dream?
Well, I definitely, I just bought my first house. So
Congratulations.
that was a huge, me and my fiance, we bought our first house, but we are looking at buying a couple more properties. So hopefully next year we'll have our second property and then grow from there.
What would you say we've talked about what the hardest part was. Any other advice or tips you'd like to give to anybody today?
I would say just stay consistent.
Consistent.
Stay consistent. You will get rejections. That's just part of the job. But you will get a lot more people that are very nice and very receptive to getting help, because you are going out there and you are doing what's best for the clients. And that really does help do your job every day. And we're also working, I really enjoy helping people. Like, it's part of what I've always wanted to do, is work with other people. So it also helps, like, working with community partners, helping low income, doing part of just outreach and events. That also, you are the agent that you want to be, right? We're not just sales agents. We can be a resource. No, my name is Jessica. You guys can reach me at 971-246-1104.
Any other, anything else, platforms? You just an email address or website? Health Plans of Oregon, is that your part of?
Yes, healthplansinOregon.com. And then my email is jessica@healthplansinOregon.com.
Well, thank you, Jessica. As always, share, like, and subscribe. And everybody, have a great day.